Aruba's second International Film Festival, with your host, Yentl Lieuw, and special guests, Kim Cattrall, 50 Cent, and many more.
Mr. Curtis Jackson, how are you, sir?
Pleasure, man.
Enjoying myself.
Very nice to meet you. Now, we all know you're here to promote Things Fall Apart. And as we've been mentioning to the viewers, well, the fans are going crazy. As we've been mentioning to the viewers, you had to get into the role physically. You had to lose over 60 pounds. Mentally, you're playing a cancer patient. It's a roller coaster of a ride. Tell us, how did you prepare for the role mentally, physically, everything?
Well, this is a passion project for me. The film is actually really loosely based on a relationship I had with my best friend growing up, inspired. It's actually, portions of it was something I experienced going through with him. So it inspired me to be a part of that project. And we lose a lot of people to cancer, so it's a relevant issue, and I felt like, you know, I wanted to do the project. If it wasn't personal, I probably wouldn't have committed to a project that required so much discipline.
Yeah, man.
You know, and
Director Mario Van Peebles. How was it working with that man?
it was exciting. Mario actually came onto the project originally as acting talent. He came in, and it was like the formula for creating this project would be the formula for disaster initially, but it worked out phenomenally. Like I started casting, the portion of casting on this actual film when we only had the first act completed.
Now, I know this was one of your roles. However, you also co-wrote the script with Brian Miller. How was writing the script for you? I know there was some inspiration, some personal relationships. How was writing it on paper?
Well, I mean, for me, I did more than co-write the actual screenplay. I wrote the screenplay. Brian came to clean it up for me, like little pieces, little areas that, and it's still my script, and it's exciting for it to be that way.
Definitely,
because
man.
it's a process, and I wrote Gun, a film with me, Val Kilmer, Alan McCall, and Danny Trejo, and that's a different movie. Like, after the director, Jesse Terrero is a longtime friend of mine. We actually just wrapped.
Director.
Me, Robert De Niro, and Forrest Whitaker, and Freelancers, that project. But he had some great ideas for it, and we changed it, and I'm happy with the project, you know, so.
Now we know you as a rapper, of course. Everyone here was singing your songs, Candy Shop, In the Club. What is it about the film industry that entices you to dedicate your time to it? What is it about films and movies and acting and directing?
It's exciting for me. I don't think anything's more impressionable than visual and sound. You know what I mean? And for me, this is why we take the portion of finances to commit to creating the visual and music. You know, it enhances the presentation to whoever, you know, gets a chance to see it. You start to feel different from the actual music. There's certain artists that are stronger visually than they are.
You're right about that.
In the actual music. Like, following that, I raised $200 million from my production company.
Nice,
broke it into
nice.
10
That's what it
pictures,
is.
Did a deal with Lionsgate, and the first of the 10 was set up as myself, Bruce Willis, and Ryan Phillippe. And the second one was me, De Niro, and Forrest Whitaker, and Freelancers. So they should look forward to me bigger things in film.
Now, I know you have to make your way to the stage, but I have one last question for you, sir. What was your initial reaction when you heard your International Film Festival, the second edition, wanted you to be their guest on the red carpet? How did you feel?
I mean, it's exciting. Aruba, for one, to start, is exotic. It's nice.
Nice,
you know,
nice scenery.
As soon as you hear it, you think nice things.
Yeah.
You know, so it's exciting to be out here. And I'm really excited to see how many people turned out.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Curtis Jackson. Thank you. Have a good
pleasure.
evening. We hope to see you soon.